Hello and welcome on this new late week analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So let's now begin our late week analysis and let's now begin with the Euro USD. Those who have actually entered my Euro USD signal last week, they actually have made at least 117 pips of profit. The Euro USD has went in total of 280 pips of profit and running currently in 223 pips. Let me know guys please in the comments if you have entered this signal and enjoyed these profits. Now, what's next with the Euro USD in the remaining 2 days of this week for Thursday and Friday? Now, we have to actually mention that based on the daily chart, the Euro USD has actually managed to make the bullish breakout from that structure right here, as you can see. Now, if the Euro USD, and upon the pressure from the previous resistance right here at 1.08675, if the Euro USD is going to actually be able to make a pullback, we can actually expect from the market to revisit the same broken level of a resistance and also respecting the previous key support level right here at 1.07975. Now, to actually have another confirmation of this, we can use, of course, the support trend lines, and I will draw here based on the daily chart the support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. Exactly, just like this. Now, as you can see, the Euro USD, if it's gonna make the pullback, it's gonna actually be revisiting the support. Actually, not like this, to be honest. I mean, we have to be very specific right here. Just trying to be specific and accurate as much as possible. Exactly, just like that. This is actually what I'm looking for. Just like that. Perfect. So the lines actually touching this fake breakout. And as you can see, if we extend the line, it's going to be actually reaching the resistance trend line. And we can see the actual reversal right here, real level of a support trend line, another real level of a support trend line, and then a real level of a resistance trend line, which makes it really a perfect signal if the Euro USD is going to make a pullback right here to reach that level of a previous resistance, and also that level of a previous support is going to be retested. That means, and going back to the 4-hour time frame, we can actually consider buying the Euro USD exactly from that level of a previous support at 1.08199. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be placed just right there at the nearest real level of a resistance at 1.09275, which means we are actually expecting 109 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone should not be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 1.07647, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 53 pips against 109 pips of profit. So that's everything for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. But before analyzing the Pound USD, guys, I have to bring your attention to something very important. We have to mention that today, Thursday, at 4 p.m. Dubai time, 12 p.m. GMT time, we are having the monetary policy summary for the pound. These news, guys, they can actually rock the market, and they can actually change the entire direction of the signals which you are about to receive right now for this pair, especially the official bank rate. Also for the USD pairs, we are having the unemployment claims which will gonna be out by 4:30 p.m. Dubai time, 12:30 p.m. GMT time. So again, guys, please be careful about this news. Even for Friday, actually, that was of course one of the reasons I thought to never release this video, but I'm sure you guys need it, and I hope of course I hope that these signals might actually bring you a lot of profits. But we have also to be careful for the fundamentals and for the news to never ever keep any trade running during this news. As you can see, on Friday, actually, we're having the flash services PMI at 5:45 p.m. Dubai time, 1:45 p.m. GMT time. So again, please be careful, guys, about this news. They can actually make entire change of these signals. Anyway, now for the Pound USD. The signal for the Pound USD has actually been ranging inside of the safe zone, but however, it did not exceed it, and however, it went in total of 93 pips of profit and currently running in 22 pips of profit. Now, that's really great, but now what's next with the Pound USD? In my opinion, absolutely nothing. Nothing is going to be changed for this pair except for one thing, which is the entry. I mean, we can actually change the entry to be exactly right there at the nearest support level at 1.22086, and the safe zone is going to be ranging lower than that, just to the nearest support, to the entry right here and however the take profit level is gonna just remain the same. So let me just actually edit the entry to be at 1.22086. Now of course it's important to mention that we can based on the 4-hour time frame, if we look at the left side, we can notice right here that this level was actually a real level of a resistance, and the market has already revisited that level and created right here a support number 1. So right now there is a possibility that the pound USD might actually fall all the way to our new entry to create the support number 2, and if that happens, it's gonna also be respecting the support trend line which we are having right here, like that. Oh my god, like this. So as we can see, this has actually been a real level of a support trend line. Then we had the actual fake, bearish breakout candle. It became a resistance, and then we had another bullish breakout candle. Now we had number 1 and number 2 support trend lines. Therefore, buying right here at the third attempt of the support trend line is gonna be ideal. So that being actually, you know something? The entry. Wait a minute, guys. I mean, I made it based on the daily chart. That's not really right, to be honest with you. Nope. And of course, based on the support trend line, yes, the entry should be right there. Should be right there, because based on the 4-hour time frame, this was of course the support number 1. Also, it's gonna be, this is support number 1 right here. So we can start buying this pair exactly right on the second attempt of the support, which is gonna match up along with our support trend line. Yes, my apologies, guys. This is the right entry. I need to fix this signal, and the entry should be actually at 1.22312. I feel so sorry for those who are skipping the video and not following this part. They might actually have marked the previous entry and they just skipped to the USDCAD, so, or the AUD USD. Anyway, let's follow them and move now to the AUD USD. Alright, so as we can see, the AUD USD new buy signal has not been triggered. However, the original one which we have sent last midweek analysis video is still being respected by the market. So that's really great, and it means that the original analysis is correct and accurate. However, we can actually expect right now from the AUD USD to fall even more before we can start buying it again. Let me just now delete the entire whole signal, and let me just tell you what we can do next with this pair. Let's now move to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, you might actually assume that the AUD USD might continue to fall upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 0.67350. However, I don't actually expect from the AUD USD to fall at the moment. Most likely is going to be revisiting that level of a support right here at 0.66520, and from that point we can actually start buying the AUD USD. Now let me just tell you something. This candle right here, once it being spotted on a support level, and especially on the bigger time frames such as weekly or daily chart, usually it indicates for a continuation in the reversal or in the momentum, which means if it has been spotted on a support level, it means that the market is gonna right now continue the rise. It's gonna make a reversal. So that being said, now based on the weekly in the daily chart, we can see that right here, let me just make it accurate. Exactly. Right here, we can notice that this level has actually been a real level of a support. Then later on, the market has made right here the bullish breakout from that level of a fake resistance. And right here, we can see that the market has also made the support number 1. Therefore, buying right here at the second attempt of the support is going to be our best shot to start buying the AUD USD after it falls for about 27 pips. So moving now to the 4-hour time frame. We can start buying the AUD USD exactly from there at 0.66537, and we just need to confirm the strength of this level. If we look at the left side, we can confirm it has actually been a real level of a support. We had here a fake breakout and another multiple attempts of the real support on the same level as well. So meaning the market is most likely going to be respecting that level after it falls for about 27 pips. Also, we're having here that level of a support trend line, and seems like the market indeed gonna be respecting it. However, if that happens, our take profit level is gonna be right here at the absolute highest level of the resistance where the market has originally reversed from at 0.67597, which means we will be aiming 107 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone should not be ranging lower than this level of a real support as 0.66116, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 42 pips against 107 pips of profit. Moving now to the USD CAD. Alright, so now looking at the USD CAD, I don't believe that this sell order is going to be required anymore. Most likely the USD CAD is actually going to continue the rise, and I need to explain to you guys the reason. So let's now get rid of the old signal, and let's see now what we can do next with the USD CAD for the remaining days of this week. So moving to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we can notice right here that we had also another structure like that. And now, based on the daily chart, it seems like the market has actually made several attempts to retest that level of a broken resistance exactly at 1.37050, which means that after failing for multiple days to break out from that level of a support, and also combining this with the support trend line which we are having right here, as we can see. So this was actually, let me just be more accurate, like that. Perfect. Now we can see that the USD CAD is indeed respecting that level of a support trend line, and all I need to do right now is simply drag the same support trend line and just place it right there at the nearest support trend line to the current price. Now pay attention, we had right here, of course, multiple attempts also of the support trend line being respected over the time. Then we had here number 1 and number 2 resistance trend line attempts. Then finally we had here the bullish breakout from that level. Then we had right here number 1 and number 2 attempts of a support trend line, which means that the USD CAD is most likely going to be rising after respecting or retesting those levels of a support trend lines. Combining this with the retest of the broken level of a resistance right here and creating here a support, most likely the USD CAD is looking for a bullish rally. That means we have to consider that we can actually start buying the USD CAD exactly at somewhere right here, which means we have now to switch to the 4-hour time frame to find the best and decent entry for buying the USD CAD. Now, by looking at the current structure, pay attention to the level at 1.36970. It has always been a real level of a resistance or a support, and recently a resistance and again a support. Now that tail right here tells us a lot. It tells us that the market has actually faced a strong rejection, of course, after making an attempt to break out from that level of a support, which means this right here is a support number 1, and that tail right here represents support number 2. Therefore, buying right here at right on the third attempt of the support after the market falls for about 34 pips is going to be our best shot to start buying the USD CAD. Adding to this, of course, the support trend line that we're having right here. Most likely the USD CAD is going to be respecting that level of a support trend line combined with the support horizontally, as we have explained earlier. That being said, we can actually buy the pair at 1.36970, and the take profit level can be placed right here at the absolute highest level of a resistance at 1.38442, which means we will be aiming 147 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a support at 1.36385, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 56 pips against 147 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USD JPY. Alright, so let me just tell you something, guys. The USD JPY signal has also been working perfectly well, and it has reversed exactly from the given price at 131.261. However, the USD JPY was running in total of 173 pips before falls back, of course, upon the FOMC statement news, which happened like 3 hours ago. That means that most likely the USD JPY is actually going to continue the fall. But of course not for so long, because we are going to buy the market at a certain level. So let's just move to the weekly chart. Now, perfectly actually this is perfect, because that is what I was looking for. As you can see right here, my friends, we're having a strong key support level at 131.376. So the USDJPY is actually reaching that level of a support, and most likely is gonna make a reversal upon the pressure from that level of a support. Keep in mind that we had right here one fake breakout, which makes this right here as support number one. This is going to be the first attempt of the support after revisiting the same level of a previous support right here after that bullish breakout candle happened. Now moving back to the 4-hour time frame, actually daily chart, sorry. Now I hope I'm not mistaken with this one. I hope it's gonna be a good signal, because I'm planning to start buying the USDJPY exactly right here at the absolute lowest level of a support, right there exactly at 130.536. Pay attention that the market has already created right here a real level of a support, and it has always been respecting that level. But when it became a resistance, it became a real attempt of a resistance, but only for a small attempt. Then instantly the market has made a bullish breakout from that level, and again the same level of a real support has also been respected instantly after the bullish breakout happened right there. So meaning we already have here attempt number one of a support, and right now we are actually on the creation of the second attempt of the support, which means waiting for the USDJPY to reach the absolute lowest level of the support after it falls for about 82 pips is gonna be our best shot to start buying this pair. So let me just now make my entry more precise and accurate on the 4-hour time frame, exactly like that. So therefore, let's just wait for the USDJPY to fall for about 72 pips before we can start buying it. And once that happens, the take profit level is going to be placed at the absolute highest level of a resistance at 132.831, which means the take profit level is going to be 221 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone should not be ranging lower than this level of the bottom of the support at 129.794, which means the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 83 pips against 221 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USD CHF, which has already been amazing and perfect signal. I hope you guys have enjoyed all these profits, because the USD CHF has reversed exactly from the given price at 0.92901 and went in total of 115 pips of profit. Let me know please in the comments if you have enjoyed this signal and made profits with this with it. However, before we continue analyzing, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. However, the USD CHF right now is actually facing right here a strong key support zone, especially seeing that right here we had also another fake breakout. So the real level of the support right now is most likely gonna be respected. But however, the USD CHF in my opinion is actually gonna continue the fall after it reverses at a certain level, and we can start buying exactly we can start selling the USD CHF after it rises again to reach the absolute nearest level of a support right here, which has already been broken out from with that bearish breakout candle. That means if we now switch to the 1-hour time frame, that is exactly where we can start shorting the USD CHF right here at the nearest support to the current price. As you can see, this was of course a real level of the support, and right here we can see the bearish breakout candle. That means we have to wait for the USD CHF to rise for about 37 pips or 35 pips, sorry, before we can start shorting it. And if we look at the left side, we have to confirm that this level has also been a very strong real level of a resistance. And actually I see a strong attempts of a support. I'm trying actually to find a strong level of a resistance. All I can see is this one right here, but it's not convincing. I need to find a real level of a resistance on that level before we decide to send the signal out. Scrolling more to the left side, hopefully to find it, and so far we cannot. It was a support. All right, as you can see here, it was indeed a very strong real level of a resistance in the past. However, we need to use another confirmation of that. And if I'm not mistaken, what we are having right here is a broken level of a triangle. And right now it actually make to me more sense that we can actually start selling the USD CHF right after it retests the broken level of the triangle and the support trend line right here. So all of the signs says together that we can safely short the USD CHF right from that point, and hopefully it's going to be actually targeting the absolute lowest level of the support as 0.90945, which means we have to wait for the market to rise for about 34 pips, and the take profit level is going to be placed right there exactly as 0.91051, which means the take profit level is going to be exactly 100 pips. Meanwhile, this safe zone should not be ranging higher than this level of a resistance right here for about 42 pips. That's everything for the USD CHF. Let's now move to the gold. Alright, so let me just tell you something about the gold. The gold signal, guys, has indeed managed to be in profit for about 365 pips. Then it falls sharply all the way for about 746 pips before now reverse back inside of the safe zone for about 347 pips. Of course, there is a reason for that. The gold has actually reversed exactly right here at the level of 2010.32. Of course, after reaching that price, the gold of course has made a reaction and made a pullback for about 760 pips. But now that level of a previous resistance right here at 1947 is actually saying its word. It's actually showing us how powerful it is. And therefore, after retesting that level again, the gold has indeed managed to make another pullback. That being said, most likely the gold is going toward the same level of 2010.32 again, which means we have to consider buying the gold again. The question is where exactly we can start buying this pair. Well, let me just tell you something. Actually, I would like to get rid of the old take profit level and make it right here exactly where the market has originally reversed from, exactly again at 2010. So take profit level is going to be at 2010 exactly. However, where exactly also we can start buying this pair? Let me now move to the 1 hour time frame. Now, based on the 1 hour time frame, we can see clearly that we are having also right here a support trend line, and seems like the market is indeed respecting that level of a support trend line. Now the gold seems like it's going to make another pullback and continue the fall right here. Most likely that support trend line is going to be respected. Now let's pay attention also that we're having right here that tail, which represents of course a support number 1, which means that's going to be the best level to start again buying the the gold. So that being said, I need actually to delete this one. And where is it? All right, yes, like that. So right here, the safe zone, my friends, should not be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 1933.61. Meanwhile, we can start buying the gold at 1953.85 after it falls for about 160 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 200 pips against 551 pips of profit. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD pairs and for the gold for the remaining days of this week. And a final reminder about the upcoming high impact news, which we're gonna hit the pound today, actually at 4 p.m. Dubai time, 12 p.m. GMT time, and tomorrow Friday we have the flash services PMI for the USD pair and for the pound and for the euro as well. So again, guys, please be extra careful and aware about this news. And again, remember, they have the ability to change the entire direction of all of the signals, which I have just sent you right here. Anyway, until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.